How cruel would I be to do that? But I will not do it. I'm sorry. When it comes to Sandeep KG, sir, busy रहते हैं Full day. Wow. He's from Canada.
Oh man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
And truthfully, MP has looked like he's just on another level in recent matchups, outperforming his opponent and excelling in his position. In terms of rising to the challenge he set for himself, this may have been the focus MP needed to take his game to the next level.
Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got Henderson. He's out there with MP. Donovan Clay out there with Abdia, and it's Wise in at the power forward position. Bailey, that basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Well, don't count on Jackson Jr. for big assist numbers, but he'll make smart passes.
Pass to MP, and MP throws it down hard.
Oh my goodness, MP tried to bring the house down.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? George with it, 15 in his last outing. Inside, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Wise, 15 in his last outing. And MP throws it down.
Just great timing and great hops. MP had all the ingredients for an excellent alley-oop.
Now George. Jackson outside. George feels it out a bit. Pass to Bailey. Here's Oakley. 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And that's good. Bailey for 3. Bailey's got 7 points in the game.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Shots good by Henderson.
Well, Henderson utilizes the whole floor. He's just looking for the best shot he can get.
To the middle. Kicks it to George. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Utah.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Portland trailing here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He added 55 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And they pick up 2.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A different look for Utah. Williams is checked in for Jackson, and it's Collier in for George. Pass to Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. And there's the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. 1:24 left to play in the first. Here's MP. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Here's Hamilton. Yet to see a basket. Williams on the wing. And there's another one for the Jazz.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
MP shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Utah's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Collier. Here's Bailey, and he dunks it down.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
To the inside, MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Collier. Here's Oakley. He's off on the layup. Deflects the pass. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to
MP getting it done for Portland. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire. Will make substitutions. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Keontae George out there with Collier. Then it's Williams. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Oakley in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. Shot's good by Collier.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
While we have a small sample size of Isaiah Collier, he has shown impressive flashes so far.
Yeah, B.A., I really like how confident he is. When he's out on the floor, he carries himself like he belongs here. A confident mentality can go a long way for a young player.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
And that is such a tough shot to defend. The way that MP can stop on a dime and hit that jumper is brutal. Well, he's building nicely off that first quarter. In a groove now.
Off the outside. Back to MP. MP, the flush.
Oh, get up, MP.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Bailey's checked in for Collier. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Jackson, the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3.
Well, Jackson brings so much value with his ability to space the floor.
The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And when you're trying to slow down a great scorer, there are those shots you just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Portland moving it around. Pass to Henderson. To the left wing. The 3-ball. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Here's Oakley. Give him 8 points now. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
MP outside. Power move from MP.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Jazz trail by 3. For 3, Hardy. Wise with a rebound. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
And give MP credit. Hustling in transition and gets rewarded for it.
Takes a step back. Here's Bailey. Soft touch off the glass. Bailey's got 13.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello, folks. Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the up. That does it for halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
So the Trailblazers 5 right now. We've got Donovan Clingan, Henderson out there with MP. Then there's Avdia, and it's Wise in at the 4.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And he drives in, deflected! Out on his own on the break! Oh, MP throws it down!
Well, clearly Henderson has strong passing instinct. He can sense where the best place is to get the ball.
Down low. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. Portland leading by 5. Avdia passes to MP. It's stolen away. Here's Bailey. Portland grabs the miss. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. A nice shot by MP.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. There's Jackson with the 3, and Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Yeah, Jackson's length impacts both ends.
Fires the 3, and Clingan pulls it down. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up to the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And here's Bailey for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Dan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
There goes MP. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 43 points.
Yeah, right there. MP showing great body control off contact.
Pass to Oakley. 1:46 left in the 3rd. Here's Bailey. Avdia pulls it in.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Here's MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Williams is checked in. And we've got 1:18 left in the third.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
MP. Yep, count it. MP's got 47 points.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And Bailey gets it to go.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Oh, MP absorbing the contact and scores.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, that is why George was a first-round pick. He's adept at moving the ball.
The drive by MP, and MP throws it down.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 53 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's Bailey for 3. The shot comes out. Here's MP. He got it again! Sensational!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Hamilton. No good on the 3. And so it's Portland in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch.
Checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Pippen. Trailblazers lead by 12. Williams is out there with Jackson. Then it's Hardy. Then there's Collier. And it's Oakley. Good! Another from 3.
And that triple makes NBA history. That moves them into a tie for 3rd place on the all-time three-point list.
It's hard to believe how much damage he's done from long range in his career. Pass to Oakley. Clock at 6. Here he goes. Here's Collier. 4-3. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For Portland, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Here's MP. And yes, another basket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Let's loose for 3. Shot's no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The 3 is off. Jazz trail by 17. Jackson with a screen on Henderson. Oh, off target from downtown. The Trailblazers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots. Connects again from distance.
And that triple means he now has the 3rd most career three-pointers in league history.
He's used that shot as a weapon since the first day he entered the league. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Bailey's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Collier. To the paint. Here's Bailey. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bailey's got 32 points in the game.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, BA, and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Yet another bucket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Wagner in the high post. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
To the right side, to the middle. And stolen by Williams. To the left side wing. Shoots it from the corner. Hardy's shot is good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort. Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Here's Collier. Pass to Wagner. Right wing. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
The headline coming into this game was what your matchup.
That dude wrote a check he couldn't cash. Maybe next time he'll...
BA, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
All right, this is the 4th game in our series. It takes you behind the scenes of MP's quest to prove.
Well,
About game time, bring the pain time. Game time, let's get it, MP.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball tonight, and I'm looking forward to this grade. We're going to see the speed. And the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And over to the sideline to hear about the latest benchmark in MP's storied career.
Hey guys, we saw him move into third on the all-time career threes list not too long ago. When we asked about that achievement, he said, quote, "It's nice to break into the top 3, but I have a long way to go to get to the top." Looks like he's just getting started.
You're right, onward and upward. Thanks. And talk about competitive spirit. MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
Well, when you make a declaration the way MP did, you wonder how your team will react. Because sometimes a goal helps inspire everyone, but it can also serve as a distraction. In this case, it's the former. And MP has been locking his man down, and this team has been playing well.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've got Denny Avdia. Henderson out there with MP. Then there's Klingon, and it's Wise in at the power forward position. Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
No wasted motion from MP. Gets the space he needs and drains it.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot just one free throw, missing that one early. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans, not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And the shot goes in.
You see the instincts of MP as a passer. That's really well done.
To the middle. Here's Temple. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Temple's got 8 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
It's intercepted. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Now, here's MP. He has 6. Back to Henderson. Pass to MP. Williams with the steal. To the inside. Over to the wing. Here's Temple. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. MP finds Klingon. MP with a screen on Williams. Henderson for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. The coach needs a moment to talk things over. So it's both. They're making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Avdia is checked in for the Trailblazers. MP comes in for Scottie Pippen. There's a screen by Kamara. MP, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
They've got Mitchell. Thompson is out there with Riley. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Inside. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Here's MP. Gang pass to MP. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 5. A 3 from MP. No good on that one. Williams with the defensive effort.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Down low. Holmgren.
It's not easy to stop Chet Holmgren on the jam. His size lets him play right at the rim.
Avdia. Nothing on the board. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And Riley gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Portland leading by 11. Tipped away. And another turnover here by Portland. Look for Oklahoma City. Temple's checked in. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. And the Thunder with the possession here. Pass to Thompson. Here's Temple. A 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Temple's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense? He's experiencing right now. These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And a wide open look for SGA. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Wise passes to Sharp. And here is MP. On the clock. Williams with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 5. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Wise passes to MP. Pass to Sharp. Here's Temple. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Trailblazers lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome,
The front office made it a priority to lengthen the bench, and you're seeing those returns tonight.
Yeah, this is a team that can throw. And next, let's take a moment. And that concludes.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half. Be out there with Scoot Henderson. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then there's Donovan Clingan. And it's Wise in at the power forward. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you, Kevin.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Holmgren outside. They get a hand on it. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren. His last 10 games have been exceptional. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside.
Guys, for me, something you have to admire about MP is the tenacity he plays with. Every single moment he's on the floor, he's giving you his best effort.
Rebounded by Temple.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 3. To the inside. Avdia finds Henderson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
What focus by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. MP with a screen on Holmgren. Pass to Wise. Back to MP. Clingan at the elbow. They swipe it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Holmgren kicks to Temple. He nails it, and we're tied up. Temple's got 16.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Down low. Holmgren right side. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. For Portland, they've gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now. Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
To the middle. And he slams it one-handed.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Holmgren against MP. Picked off in midair. It's Thompson off the drive. Chapman's shot is off.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
MP, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Temple, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For three, Henderson. Thompson with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Temple, and it's blocked. MP with it. Now SGA defending. SGA against MP. That's tipped. Oh, and here comes SGA all alone. Oh, so fast in transition. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it done.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Holmgren wide open. It's good from long range. Holmgren's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
We call this the modern-day big. Can you step away and drain three-point shooting? Mr. Chet Holmgren says, yes, I can.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth.
Amerika, वापस आया ना अमेरिका.
Where I come from, fear is the only deterrent.
Delaware. No, I'm just saying, I'm actually half Jewish, well, quarter, really, half Muslim too, so. Who's got me?
Where I come from, fear is the only deterrent.
Delaware. No, I'm just saying, I'm actually half Jewish, well, quarter, really, half Muslim too, so. Who's got me?
Tracking the info we got from Mrs. Wyatt. According to her, they paid the annual rental fee by making donations to a charity called the Wellbright Fund. It's a registered 501c3 nonprofit. Did you pull a tax return? You got a list of company expenses? Yeah, get this. The fund paid over $200,000 to Dr. Gordon Albee for consulting services.
Consulting on what?
Dr. Albee.
FBI. Sorry, no crime to fight. Poor Norman committed suicide.
Did the medical examiner? The licensing board has you listed as a general surgeon.
Oh, well, I wear several hats.
One of those involved consulting for a charity called the Wellbright Fund.
What exactly do you do for the fund?
Listen, I'd be happy to help, but I have an autopsy waiting. You know, if you call my office...
They paid you over $200,000 last year.
Call my office.
We're gonna have to charge him with him until we do. He's never gonna tell us what we need to know.
Mr. Vargas. Sounds like some shady character in a Humphrey Bogart film. I like him already.
He said they worked for Berlin.
And his offer?
He said Berlin's opening up a sort window. If we break with you, he'll let us operate under his name.
And you think some of the others were receptive?
The others are supporting you at great risk. If the port deal goes south, he could bankrupt us. It's a very fragile proposition.
Thank you, Nico. I appreciate you coming to me with your opinion, but I'm feeling bullish. Keep an eye on the others. If someone intends to defect, I want to be standing right in front of them. Hello.
I need to talk to him. I'd like to borrow Mr. Kaplan.
Oh my God, he wouldn't stop talking. I was able to buy us another hour. We need to wrap this up quickly, though. He is bowling league at 6.
Maybe this was a mistake.
It's not. You said yourself it would take weeks to secure the necessary court orders. And how many more victims will there be by then?
It's the same as the other 3. Heart and lungs are missing. This one still has a liver, but I see signs of cirrhosis. Probably wasn't healthy enough to be sold.
Remember the time we made barley stew with that coroner from Des Moines?
It was Reuben soup. How can I forget I was sleeping with his sister? Dr. Albie's in a lot of trouble, sweetie. This should be all you need.
4 bodies, Dr. Albie. You performed an autopsy on all 4 in the last year.
None of the 4 were registered organ donors, but all 4 were missing vital organs. How do you explain that?
Fine, I'll answer for you. You're a supplier for Dr. James Covington. You provide him with vital organs for him to sell, and he pays you through the Wellbright Fund.
I don't know Covington. I was approached by an associate. I don't know his name, but providing him with viable material.
You deal with bodies. I thought donor organs had to be fresh.
They do. It only works in very specific circumstances. Once I get control of the body as ME.
How much time do you have?
Depends on the organ I need. Anywhere between 30 to 90 minutes.
You transport them. How?
I call a number. They send a courier to pick it up. Look, I'll cooperate. I'll do whatever you need. But you have to protect me.
Fine. First, you need to make a phone call.
What are the odds that Covington's courier will inspect the organ?
Count on it. He's going to have to make sure the size and weight are a match for the patient.
You don't think that he's going to notice that he's staring at the heart of a 300-pound hog?
Human and porcine hearts are nearly identical. Unless he's got some expertise, he won't be able to tell the difference.
Iran just finished the mock-up for the medical file on a fictitious donor.
Well, Porco's got a name. Gustavo Mosquera, 75. History of heart disease, killed in a hit and run, time of death.
30 minutes ago. Iran even generated a social and W-2 in case they run a background check. What's our ETA for delivery?
Within the hour.
My man captured this 2 hours ago. Titillating. But what Laskin and Russo do with or to one another in their spare time is none of my concern.
Right. Except a minute later.
A threesome. Interesting. Based on his sartorial splendor, I gather this is Mr. Vargas.
Does that even look like real hair? We have to assume they accepted this offer and cut the deal with Berlin.
Why assume, Nico, when I can ask them myself?
I just sent you an image of a man who matches our suspect's description.
Got it. I am processing him through the database now.
How much time do we have?
2 hours viability max. Here's his file.
Ronald Castle. Check fraud, theft, battery.
But he does have some medical training. Former Army combat medic out of Fort Drum.
Everything checks out here. The next for a client. Excellent. I'll see you in 20 minutes. Good news, Mr. Babbitt. We're ready to begin.
Heads up, everybody. Target's on the move. Presley headed towards the front door.
Of course, it's a motorcycle. He made me. Get him off. Hang on. Doctor, we have a problem.
Gentlemen, thank you for meeting me on such short notice. I know you two have had a very busy day. Nothing out of the ordinary. I hear you boys engaged in a little tryst downtown this morning.
You had a meeting in Corgate. Is it interrogation?
Yes. I understand an offer was made by Berlin's representative. Red, look, what I don't understand is why only one of my associates thought to bring that to my attention.
We didn't tell because there's nothing to tell.
JB, I'm delighted you were able to hold dear Teddy's hand and help him overcome all his anxieties about me bankrupting our operation.
I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't concerned about this deal.
If I were you, Teddy, I'd be more concerned about the plans these gentlemen have for your immediate future.
What are you doing? Wait a minute.
Stop! Wait a minute!
Don't do this. Let me go!
We just lost our only lead to Covington.
There's another way. His family's on Cassell. It's the medical file of Covington's next client.
The one who's getting pig's heart? Who is it?
His name's Bernard Babbitt.
Bernard Babbitt, known as BB, runs the Wasabi syndicate out of New Orleans, moving drugs and weapons before Sean.
You've been trying to indict him on racketeering murder charges for years.
So you know him?
Know him? Oh my goodness. I once shared a ride with a man on a twin-engine prop from Port-au-Prince to Baracoa. We had to counterweight the plane with 3 containers of Russian RPGs just to accommodate his girth.
I would have thought he'd be more cautious about where he chooses to hang out.
Well, BB's an indulgent man. He loves to be surrounded with what he loves the most. BB, just like a bear at a campsite. You poor thing. Honestly, I don't know how you do it. It boggles the imagination.
Red.
I suppose it isn't any wonder you can justify cramming all this grease-drenched drizzle into your face, given that you've already paid to replace that rotted nub you call a heart. How's that going, by the way? I heard you had a setback, a problem with the donor not coming through?
Give us a moment with me.
What do you want, Reddington? The good Dr. Covington. He and I need to have a conversation, and since you happen to be in touch, I thought you could connect us. BB, surely you have some way to get a hold of the man. You're in his care.
I have a number, but strictly for emergencies. No, sure as hell ain't giving it to you. Last thing I need to do, piss this guy off before he cuts my chest open. Talk to me after my surgery.
BB, you don't look well. Are you all right? Let me guess, irregular heartbeat? Shortness of breath? Perhaps a little tingling in your nether regions?
What the hell are you doing?
Those drinks you've been enjoying on the house, they weren't from the house. They were from me. I hope you don't mind. I took the liberty of adding a special surprise ingredient. Something to treat any localized dysfunction you may be suffering. Has the little man been falling down on the job? It's a miracle drug. Not so much for a glutton with a bum heart, however. But look on the bright side. You'll die with a marvelous erection.
I can't breathe.
Well, the 2 gentlemen behind me happen to be paramedics. Put me in touch with Covington. They'll be happy to assist you. What do you think, BB? Does this feel like an emergency?
You wanted to see me?
Close the door. I got the psyche evals back from Dr. Friedman. She has some concerns.
Oh, wrestler, yeah. She wanted to suspend him because
She has a problem with wrestler. It's you she's concerned about.
That's ridiculous. I'm fine.
That's what she's concerned about. And frankly, I am too.
You're concerned that I'm fine.
That you didn't mourn or take time off to grieve. Not for your marriage, but for yourself, for what Keane put you
I
through.
will mourn when we get Berlin.
Dr. Friedman recommended a 1-month paid leave.
Fine. It'll give me more time to hunt Berlin.
I'm not taking the doctor's recommendation. But I am concerned. The investigation's ongoing, and you and I both know there's a good chance Tom Keane is alive. What that's done to you, how you've coped, hotel rooms, your paranoia is understandable, but I'm worried it could become a problem.
Well, I appreciate your concern, but I'm doing the best I can to handle this.
Elizabeth, I'm not criticizing you. If I were in your shoes, I only want you to know that if you feel like you're underwater, if you need to talk, my door's open.
Thank you. It's Brenton. Hey, did you get a lead on Covington?
What are we looking at?
We've got a number on Covington. Ron's working a trace.
It's a digital VoIP line. Man, this thing is getting bounced all over the globe to mask its origin. The line just went active. Covington's making the call. What the hell happened to the Hold on, if he says the line just gets an address. Damn it. I was only able to narrow his location down to this 5-block area.
He said he had a removal. He's going to repossess another organ.
We gotta move. If we don't find Covington in 43 minutes, we're gonna find another body.
Is that the 5-7 you've been raving about? Indeed. See for yourself. Polymorph steel, ambidextrous controls. Be right with you. We've been through this. Berlin prefers firearms manufactured in Russia or Eastern Europe. Just give me the same shipment as last time. My apologies. I expected to have that all wrapped up before you arrived. Where are we? It's done. Reddington bought the photo up?
I didn't even need to present real evidence his men had betrayed him. He has become reckless, unstable.
It seems our arrangement is off to a promising start.
Regarding that arrangement, I think we need to revisit the terms. I betrayed Raymond Reddington. He's not going to just absorb that blow and move on. I need him taken care of.
If Berlin wanted Reddington dead, he would have done that already.
Yeah, well, things have changed. You're doing business with me now. I know everything about Reddington's operation, and I'm willing to hand over all of that to your employer, but I need Reddington gone. I can't be an effective partner to Berlin if I'm always looking over my shoulder.
Set a meeting with Reddington. My people will take care of the rest.
Landlord's still not answering.
This has to be the place. Within every retail store, office, park, and restaurant in the area. We got 20 minutes till Covington kills us next week. What are you doing?
I'd like to keep a spare key in the trunk.
Hey, anything?
Whole lot of nothing.
Hey, Keith, look at this. We got a stairway to the lower level.
Lower level?
Yeah, there's some kind of access stairway.
The building plans filed with the city don't say anything about lower level.
Hands. Hands, let me see your hands.
You can't be in here.
I got this.
Wait, sir, don't go in there. Please, I'm begging you.
I see.
Back away from the table.
I don't know who the hell you are.
Hands in the air. Step away from the table now.
You don't know what you're doing.
It's over, Dr. Covington. You know about your business. You lost your license for performing an experimental operation on a child. Well, not this one, not today.
I'm not trying to hurt the boy. I'm trying to save him. His name is Danny. If he doesn't get these lungs in the next 24 hours, he won't survive.
He needs to be in a hospital.
It's too late for that. I'm performing this operation. If you want to stop me, you'll have to shoot me. Won't be a problem. There are strict rules controlling who gets access to donor organs and when. In the present system, they offer adult donor lungs to adults, even if there are children with a more urgent need.
I'm not discussing this with you.
I took adult lungs and transplanted them into a little girl. That's why I lost my license, for saving her life.
So you know better.
Okay, putting adult lungs into children is a risk. But I believe in many cases, we have an obligation to try. And I'm not the only one. Times are changing. There's even an official appeals process for these cases now.
Then his parents can request an exception to the rule.
And risk being turned down. At least here, I guarantee him a chance.
You killed Paul Wyatt. You ripped the heart out of his chest.
Look, you can think whatever you want about me. But every dime I've made on criminals like Paul Wyatt has been spent to build and operate this place. All that matters today is that there will be no tomorrow for this boy if I don't do this transplant. The donor material is already here. If we don't use it, it will die. Just like he will.
If we take him in now, that kid won't make it. Can you live with that?
Covington's not just a surgeon, Keith. He's a killer.
Yeah, right now he's that boy's only chance. Look at his parents. What if that were your kid?
What if something goes wrong? What if he dies on the table? How do we explain that?
Can you cover with Cooper and Iraq? Just buy us some time.
Please, this is way over the line.
We have to let him do this.
Nico, you're all in a sweat. What's so important that it couldn't wait?
We've been partners a long time, and we've had more than our share of success. So I wanted to pay you the courtesy of looking you in the eye when I tell you you're out.
I see. And you're speaking for...
Everybody. We're united. You've become a liability.
Don't forget who you're talking to.
How could I? Especially since it's our last conversation. Raymond Reddington. Mr. Vargas. I may have misled you. Someone did take Berlin up on this offer, but it wasn't Laskin and Russo. It was me.
Well played, Nico. I didn't think you had it in you.
Kid him. I find Chrome to be a bit ostentatious.
I'm sorry, Mr. Demarcus. The truth is, I'm the one who misled you.
You know, when I was 15, I had a summer job installing carpets for Albert Codegolian on Lake Charlevoix. Horrible job. Hot, indoors, forced to listen to The Gambler on 8-track while the rest of the world was at the beach. 3 days into the job, I knew I had to quit. I asked my father for advice. All he wanted to know was whether I'd given my word to Mr. Codegolian that I'd work the summer. I told him I had. My father suggested I stick it out. I gave him my word. Worst 8 weeks of my life. Until the last day. Mr. Codegolian shows up at the job site, pulls me aside, and tells me that in 27 years, no kid has ever made it through the summer, gives me a bonus, $40. The most valuable money I've ever made. A priceless lesson about life. Value loyalty above all else. Oh, I buried the lead. Turns out the Indonesian government has chosen to contract our company to run the port of Tanggulo. The Deputy Minister of Transportation was not a fan. Fortunately, he was also gravely ill and desperate need of a heart transplant. He died this morning. Apparently, the arrangements he made to secure a donor heart didn't pan out. The new Deputy Minister sees things our way. Lucky, I guess.
I don't believe luck had anything to do with it.
You're right. Luck rarely has anything to do with it.
Honestly, how many times have we discussed this?
What?
You know I don't like being around the bloody stick. I need to be allowed to leave the room before the blood. You know I don't have a strong constitution.
Give him his seat. He's going to faint.
Oh my.
Hey, you think Reddington knew that Covington was trying to save kids?
For every child Covington saved, there were 3 killers like BB he kept alive to victimize innocent people.
That's a trade-off I'd make.
The fact that you're even thinking about what trade-offs you'd make, what rules you'd ignore. Agent Tina met a year ago would have never done that.
You caught Covington and the child is in recovery. Sounds like a victory.
Yeah.
You guys don't celebrate when you close a big case? Come on, let me buy you a drink. Thanks, but I think I'm just gonna head out. All you know about me is that I found Reddington and whatever you might have read in a slim dossier. And now we're working together, with all that implies. I'm sure you don't know what to think. You're wrong. I'm not wrong. You're right not to trust me. Oh, you're right about that. You're wrong if you think you found Reddington. If he was found, it's because he wanted to be. And he wanted you to find him. Maybe I'm just good at what I do. Is that so difficult to believe? If he wanted you here, he has a reason. That's why I don't trust you. Because I don't know what the reason is. And I'm guessing neither do you.
Not to ask the question that's been on your lips all the way. Spit it out. The words come out. Yeah.
Hey, sir. Look, I'm sorry about that incident with the, frisking.
Don't worry about it. So is that your thing? Unprovoked frisking?
That's my thing. I'm a federal agent.
Figured it'd be something like that. Best I can sorry, right?
Have a good night.
You too.
From small beginnings, from big endings. From small beginnings, from big endings. From small beginnings, from big endings. From small beginnings, from big endings.
Looks so different.
Not as different as you.
Proceedings closed Tuesday.
That's in 6 days.
We submitted a delinquency letter 3 weeks ago. Reports have been
Fine,
filed.
but I'm owed unemployment, and my sister said that.
Yeah, I wish there was something more I
You
could
can't
do.
kick us out. I have a second job interview
It's
tomorrow.
out of my hands. Shot fired. Colon, multiple, period. Final phase. Successful, period. Activation of AR-105. Complete. Period. End of entry.
The answer is no. I gave up one life. Do you think I'm going to start over? Do it all again? You're crazier than I
I
imagined.
can't go back to Philadelphia. It's too
What do
dangerous.
you think I'm going to do? Stay here in this? I can't believe you brought me here. I'll tell you where I'm going to go. Home with my husband. Frank has 2 daughters. You think he's going to walk out on them?
know where Jennifer is.
I kept my end of the bargain. Didn't say anything about you or Elizabeth. How much does she know?
Very little.
Are the two of you, what, working together? I don't even want to know how you pulled that off.
Listen to me. How about Jennifer? I can protect her.
I'm never going to tell you where my daughter is. Because of you, I'm forced to finally tell Frank. I mean, he's never kept a secret from me. Not only that I was